Oh yeah, and it's kind of a forewarning to something that never happens too.
What?
Well, basically, remember Callus? You know, he's the computer program with the split personalities.
Not really.
He... When you're doing Seed of the Heart at first, he appears to you in the form of a force. You like see him fighting himself.
Not really, but...
But anyway, he's gonna be the next mother.
Oh.
That's what you're supposed to do in the whole quest.
Okay.
But anyway, let's get started.
Yep.
Take 3!
Oh,
What?
I was trying to read the description. Thanks for coming, Ranger Endu. You're eligible to take the 8th
Blah,
test
blah,
now.
blah, blah, blah. Moving on.
My assistant has the details, show us what you're made of.
I'm just gonna skip this guy's first line because it's always, let me give you the details of this test.
Okay.
The test takes place in VR Spaceship Alpha and VR Spaceship Beta. To examine your crisis avoiding skills, following your operator's directions, battle the hostile creatures within and eliminate them as... Isn't this what he told us last time?
Pretty much.
Field has a lot of obstacles. Far more difficult this time. Ugh. Can we just go genocide for real instead of virtual reality now? Please?
Soon. But I don't want to kill my Fluffy.
Wait. So you guys are saying that the whole reason you're putting us through all of these tests is because we have to find Floen as soon as possible? Yes, he might still be alive. Time is of the essence. Do you know that, did that register with you?
Yeah. Was it ever actually explained why and how Floen and Rico got together?
What do you mean?
Why, obviously, a much younger woman is together with a much older man, and they have a love baby.
Actually, they don't have a baby.
I thought Endu's their kid.
That's some Japanese weeaboo shit that Endu came out of. It's not really what you're thinking.
Huh?
Endu was born in order to destroy, you know, whatever Dark Falls was in episode 3, and it happened after Dark Falls and Ogaflow were destroyed. He's born from spirits.
But he's still technically their kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he was born from their spirits. He's still technically their kid. But anyway, if I remember right, it's because Floen was the one who kind of trained Rico to be a soldier or whatever, and she apparently fell in love with him in that time. You know what that means? Hey, it's not as bad as Twilight. The main protagonist in Twilight is over 100 years old.
But he never ages past 18 while the rest of his family does.
That's right. No, wait, no he doesn't. His whole family is vampires too.
I know, but they all aged past 18 in terms of appearance.
I'm actually pretty sure that they're only like that because they got turned into vampires afterwards. I don't know.
I don't care to argue about Twilight. I'm not watching past.
And that's the only logical reason, right?
I guess.
There's
We
no
are
way a
talking
vampire would
about a
age.
really bad writer here, though, so...
Based on the shitty books by one of the shittiest authors ever. I love that trailer. Don't worry, it's not pedophilia because he looks like a teenager. Gurans!
Bad Wolfie.
Can't let you do that, Star Fox. You still have to play that game, by the way.
Eh.
Well, actually, can't I just take it over your house on my SD card?
No, I found out you actually do need to have it register. Oh, have to actually use the
Original Wii?
yeah, Wii, or just at least have transferred your data to another Wii. So.
Well, actually, why don't I take it anyway? I was actually planning to take my Wii over there so you can, you know, fix it for me.
What are you gonna... I don't think you can really do anything with yours though, unless you have something to store space with.
What about Project M?
Yeah, why do you want to play that shit?
It's still a pretty entertaining game, even though it's pretty different from the other two.
And it's extremely unbalanced compared to Brawl.
What do you mean? Brawl was the most unbalanced game in the series.
Project M definitely made itself a lot more unbalanced than
No.
Brawl. Yes.
Meta Knight is in his own tier. Meta Knight is in his own tier.
Aside from fixing Meta Knight, they royally destroyed some of the characters in that game, making them absolutely useless.
I don't really think so.
Yes.
No.
Ike without his down smash having the forward and back absolutely kills him. That is...
Well, in all honesty, if you wave dash, you don't really have a need for a down smash. Whoa! What the heck?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, because you were falling right behind me.
Oh no, I got confused and I was like having a seizure over here. But anyways, I was saying, if you wave dash, you really have no need for a down smash.
Yeah, I don't wave dash. I'm not wasting...
That's just you.
That's just me.
Yeah, that's just you. I just learned to wave dash. Well, I know how to wave dash, I just can't do it consistently anymore.
I know how to wave dash too, but every time I do it, it's more of an inconvenience than anything.
No, it's because we played more casual Smash than anything.
No, I always built my playstyle around not doing these. I don't like using the techniques that all of these people like to do.
I know how to do them, I just probably can't do them anymore. It's been too long.
I pretty much learned how to wave dash and shit because of Alvin.
Well, actually, do you know, wave dashing is actually an exploit in Melee?
Yeah.
Pretty much every single competitive aspect
I know,
of Melee is an
they're
exploit.
exploits, they're not actual things that were put in there.
Is that why you never really took a liking to them?
I don't care if it's an exploit or not, it's just... I didn't care for them. Get the hell out of here, Del Saber. I swear.
Well, at the very least, you know that wave dashing isn't gonna be back in the next Super Smash.
Yeah, I know. But then that'll be another thing for half
The
of
Melee elitists to complain about.
It's not there, I don't like it. It's not as good as Melee. Hi there, Endu. This is the lab. It's Ellie again. How's it going in there? There are quite a lot of traps, aren't there? I know you didn't ask for any advice. Oh.
Oh crap, I forgot the Meteor Rogue again.
Sorry, you're in a big hurry now, I imagine. The enemies in there are very tough, and you have to deal with all those traps too. This test has got to be one of the last ones. I just know it. So I'm going to do my best for you too, Endu. Stop. Trying to hurt me.
Yeah, but you know what I always found funny about the Melee elitists when it came to Brawl?
What?
They said that Brawl takes no skill because you can't wave dash and there are no technical points to it. But you know what I think?
What?
Brawl requires a lot more mind games than Melee does. Because since you can't combo and there is no real technical skill or wave dashing or anything. You know, you need to play more mind games to get the edge on your opponent a lot of the times.
We're at the final area for this test. There are probably a ton of traps though, so be extra careful. Oh, cute.
Wish I had my cast at the moment for that trap vision. Oh yeah, but seriously, when you watch an actual pro playing Mewtwo in Project M, he is broken. And Mewtwo's tail just has too much range.
I told you. Project M is extremely they really just didn't do as well as everyone likes to claim they did.
I honestly think that... I think it's a good game, but I just think that people are really, really liking it because it's closer to Melee than Brawl ever was. But you know what I really don't like about it as well?
What?
You know, giving all of the characters the ability to wave dash, you know, like nothing. I just think that was a bit too far. And I understand why they did it, but I just don't like the inconsistency in that. I don't know. I can't explain what I'm trying to say into words. I'm sounding like a total jackass right now. Anyway, I just don't like it.
I just don't really like Project M in general. I can't get into it to play competitively, and I can't get into it to play for enjoyment. Yeah, it's just... It's one of those things you can definitely tell was made by a fan, and it's just not that great. Of course, I'm sure if there are any Melee elitists watching this, they'll probably ask for my head, saying that I'm a dipshit. Especially when I say, you know, edge guarding takes no skill.
Edge guarding actually does take skill. Edge hogging is what I kind of don't like.
Yeah, I know. That's the one thing I always try and point out when I talk about it too, but it's no different than edge hogging. Oh yeah, it very much is different than just grabbing the goddamn fucking edge at the last second. It's like, no, you have to practice to make sure you don't get hit before you do it. It's like, oh, come on. We all know how to fucking do it.
It's
Casuals can do it.
It's really not hard to. All you have to do is jump at the right time.
I know.
And, you know, jumping at the right time... And they do have a point when they say it's not as easy as you'd think, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's difficult. And how much practice do you need?
I wasn't maybe I wasn't. I just wasn't paying attention, but...
Honestly, how much practice do you need to grab the edge before the always well-timed recovery of a certain character?
Honestly, like, I don't know,
Maybe 10 minutes worth of practice?
Yeah, maybe.
Fine, if you're playing the game for the first time, you're gonna need more practice because you don't know how the characters recover yet or how they can recover. But I really don't think edge jogging takes a whole lot of skill to do. But seriously, when it comes to Project M, I think it's a really well-made game for a fan. But I don't know. It's just not as great as people who just play it because it's more Melee than Brawl think it is.
If you want to play Melee, play Melee. If you want to play Brawl, play Brawl.
If you want to play Project M, then go ahead. But seriously, I don't think it's that great.
I don't think it's... Wow. I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Yeah, we better stop actually talking about it, because people will be all like, you guys are retards, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's the greatest game ever, girlfriend. Something like that.
I'm stuck. Oh, come on, you pricks. Yeah, fuck, I'm just... Oh, okay.
You're still in my range. I really didn't like the downgrade into Brawl from Melee, though. And I liked the game when it first came out, and the computer is definitely harder in Brawl. Definitely harder.
I really liked how the AI actually learned from you.
It's actually never been confirmed if they really learned or not, but I don't know, man. When the AI starts hedgehogging you...
I could tell the AI was learning when I would play with you locally, and it would... all of a sudden, Lucario would start doing much different things.
I don't know. We're just gonna chalk it up to that, but even when I was first starting the game, I think the AI was a lot tougher than the AI in Melee just because... I don't know, the Melee AI was predictable. All you really had to do to beat it was shield, wait for it to grab, and then punish it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, last room is here, by the way. But I still hate how much they slowed the game down. And I kinda do dislike the gameplay changes because you couldn't do all those fancy exploits. And the exploits are questionable, but it's one of those things that you didn't have to do, and it was there if you wanted to do. If you wanted to do them. God damn, that thing jumped right over me and went for you. Yep, you're still in my range.
I don't think people need to understand, though, is that a sequel for a game or a prequel is never going to be what they want it to be.
Yeah, that's true. And I wanted Phantasy Star Online 2 to be good. I really did. Bullshit. You were excited as all fuck for
I was excited for it, but I had doubts about it once you told me about the whole freaking PSU director being behind it.
Of course he's gonna be behind it. He's the one that took over the series. And it's like Keiji Inafune and Mega Man when he used to work back at Capcom. That series is now his. And Phantasy Star Nova is the only exception because they're getting another director for it.
Well, Keiji Inafune was with Mega Man since the beginning.
Yeah, this guy was just a programmer that became the boss after the old guy left. Oh yeah, go ahead and read that. I already skipped through it.
I have a feeling, since, you know, you kind of went off.
Yep.
Hello, Endu. This is the lab. Ellie speaking.
You passed the test, Ranger Alyssa.
Mission clear.
I've got my problems with your results.
What the heck? Oh. We'll be
You can now take the next test now.
Ooh, I can take the next test.
She'll be waiting. Okay, Meteor Rogue, now.
You've passed the test, Ranger Endu. I've got problems with your results. You have problems with my results. You can take the next test now. What? Huh? I've got problems...
I know, that's the typo I messed up on earlier.
Good job, Sega. Ay. Well, yeah. I guess we'll end this episode off here, so see you guys later.
Is it a short episode?